Alright, what's up tubers? It's your boy Will DZ. Welcome back to a brand new video. As you can see right in front of me, we got assorted Chinese food, takeout foods here. So in the front, as you can see, we have the spring rolls here. Shrimp spring rolls. We also have the iconic dim sum, shu mai, or in Chinese called sao mai. Chicken, couple chicken, it's a deep fried chicken knee, so deep fried like chicken cartilage on there. And as well, we also have, of course, deep fried squid tentacles here. Yeah, I kind of have to keep my voice down a little bit. It's currently, what time is it? It's currently 2 a.m. here. I thought, so since we're stuck here in quarantine, we can't, essentially 2020 is canceled, there's no night market anymore. It won't be, I'll be like, you know what, why don't I take night market and bring it back here? So right now, in the house right now, is the night market mukbang, pretty much. Plus, saves a lot of money. This probably all, this costing me, this and this costing me like $14. The tentacles and the, what was it, the deep fried chicken knee cost like $19. So total, say less than $40, which is not too bad in my opinion. But as well, we also have the only bubble tea here, because you know, every time I go to that market, I gotta get bubble tea somehow. It won't complete it with no bubble tea. So the bubble tea, what I have here is it's like a green bean ice cream slush. I know it's a little bit of a rare thing, but for me, really brings back childhood for this green bean bubble tea here. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Let's go in on this. Let's do this. I also have kind of just the spring roll sauce here. Like, for me, usually when I go to night market, these are usually kind of the safest foods to get. Like, if I was scared to try something new, this would be like the go-to, like the safest. Like, you can't really mess these up, you know what I mean? It's just it's hard to mess up, you know what I mean? Super flavorful. It's not overpowering. Still really crispy, which I really like. And it's like, usually, you know, spring rolls sometimes gets really oily, but doesn't really doesn't make it feel really greasy. So it's good. Typically, 4 of these at the night market would be around like, what, $8, $10. So this essentially would pretty much be, like, I spent probably like $6 on this. But this comes in 4 pieces. Usually the other ones are like the full ones and they cut into 2, so they really only give you 2 pieces, and that's like so much, right? Thought I heard something. There's another a version that I really like about these. It's like the salad dressings inside. It's like a deep fried salad spring roll, but inside it's like Has a bit of like a sour tangy kind of like dressing kind of flavor, and I really like that. I haven't had those in a while, but I'll have to hunt for that one day. Yeah, I don't know about you guys. Usually at the night market or in general, these are really small. But look at this. This is like a more like a huge medallion right here. Like this is the pretty good size. Like this is like a really decent size. Not those like small, really like chintz kind of looking ones, but yeah. It's meaty, super meaty in here. Really hit the spot. Well, this is pretty much cheaper too, because I don't have to pay an entrance fee. How the night market always like each year, I swear it keeps going up, but in the comfort of my own home, I don't need to be packed with a bunch of people, you know, squish, line up for hours. I have everything right here. It really just reminds me like I'm literally at the night market right now. No. Squid's a little bit more chewy, but like it tastes okay. It's a little bit hard to go down because like it's really hard to like it's really hard to bite in, but it's doable. Okay. Alright, let's wash it down with this. It's green tea, bubble tea. This is it, Chief. This is it. And yeah, usually in our market, they would have something like in Chinese. It's called yen suji, and it's like those popcorn fried, like Taiwanese popcorn fried chicken kind of thing. But this is called jishi, and then it's like what it is. It's cartilage inside, so it's a little bit like just like yeah, it's cartilage inside, so it's a little bit more chewy, and I kind of like that kind of texture. It's a little bit of chewy, kind of just gives it gives a little bit more of an attitude. I'd say that doesn't even make sense. has a crunch to it, which I really like. Just looking at these, I think if I were to get, because this is like pretty much 2 portions, I think this would be well over 60, 70 bucks in the night market for sure. Easily. But it kind of makes sense, because the stall is like 20 or 30K for that summer, right? So you really got to maximize your profits. But in the current situation we're at right now, you know, if you're really feeling like a night market kind of day or a night, this is it. This is it. This is a real deal meal here, man. Look. Show you guys the size. Like, it's like it's a thicky one. Like it's a thick one. Well, Look at that. You guys can see. Shrimp. Spring rolls, in general, I really don't think you could ever screw it up. Like, maybe you can by overcooking it, but this is this is it. Yeah. I was really looking forward to this year's summer night market. Because usually, every time you go, there's always a new stall or a new thing that's open right now. And like, I remember last year, the biggest like hype trend was like the rainbow kind of like cheese pull. Like it's a panini, and when you pull it, it's like a rainbow cheese pull. That was pretty cool. Heard it didn't really taste the best, but I'm gonna do it for the IG shot. That's honestly the way to do it, I guess. I personally wouldn't, but yeah. Mm. 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 Oh. Oh. I'm really feeling it now. Woo. Mm. Oh yeah. How cool. What would it be? This is the shumai here. What if the spring roll went in between the shumai, and then it would be like a spring roll shumai, kind of not even fusion. It's not fusion, but it would be like a spring roll shumai kind of combo. I think it would taste kind of good. It could work. I think it would work. Hmm. Man. But yeah. Hmm. Yep. I'm about there. I'm about done. I think I'll probably finish this whole side, cause still got these guys to work on. But I guess I just have to save it. I'm peeking. I'm peeking soon. The last time I ate, I think it was at what, 10? 10 a.m. 10 a.m. was the last time I ate. And it's it's past 2. But I think I ate too fast. Which assume as they were too big, but hey, I'm not complaining. Almost there. Did some damage. I was there. But let me tell you guys, I guess takeout wise, the quantity or the portions are usually much bigger than at what night market. I think night markets are really just like a really dense kind of bag. So literally in a pack, literally it would probably just be like this much, like literally just a handful. So I'm like, for night markets, you can never ever get full. Usually for night markets, it's like when you go in, you're prepared to spend $100 to get full. If you don't spend 100, like if you spend less than $100, you won't get full. Like you'll be going to the nearest McDonald's after, which literally defeats the purpose. Excuse me. But yeah, it's very, very, very rare that you can get full at night market. If you don't be dropping like just a bunch of bands, like $5. Sorry, not $5. If you're lucky, $5 for a lemonade, $8, $9 for like a regular bubble tea. Special drinks all the way up to 12 even. Some shakes and all that up to 15s. It's crazy, but like, yeah, water would be like $4. It's almost kind of just like a P&E kind of thing. And like desserts, your minimum looking at is like around $8 and up for like desserts. So it's like either spend your money, be a baller at that market, or just get a taste of like each flavor, and then if you're still hungry, then just go like to McDonald's or somewhere else to eat after. So, well, that's like what I did. So, you know, I experienced the best of both worlds. So, just a tip. And that's it. Most of them. Wish I could have had one of you guys join me. There's still so much of this. I think it's probably still good for like 2 more people. I think. And this place about to smell like a night market stall right now, but probably have to air this out later. I think, yeah, this is I think, yeah, I'm capped out. I'm tapped out. But yeah, I guess that's about it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this night market, this 2:38 a.m. night market mukbang. But yeah, that's about it. It's been your boy DZ. I will see you guys on the next video. See you guys. Peace out.
Blacked out, how the other night last. Maybe come around for a minute, should I like that? I could never catch